pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will clerk please call the roll?
Burgess. Here. Morgan. Myers. Sauk.
Here.
Washington. Here. Woods.
Here. Before we go to item number 2 for public comment, I would just ask that if we could take a moment of silence to pay respect to all of our veterans today. Thank you for your service if there's any veterans in the audience. And if we can go to item number 2, public comment. Remember that all questions and comments must be directed to the chair. And each speaker will be given 3 minutes to comment on any topic on the agenda.
So, I don't understand why it doesn't show the donation so that this would look like $840 came out of general fund to pay for book bags. I'm not sure whether that's the case or not, but I would like to know why $840 is going out to pay for book bags if that were the case. Secondly, I would like to thank Trustee Burgess for the awesome Veterans Day Memorial Dinner today. I mean, singling out of each and every veteran in the room was awesome, and it was a great performance. That's the only question I have is on that $840.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Pro Tem Williams. I can just say that as far as the $840 is concerned, the money definitely was not paid by the village. All of the money that was spent on book bags, as I previously announced, the night of the book bags was all given by donations. All of the money that was collected from us doing Tag Day, all of the money that was collected from private and public donations, we had to turn all of that money into Mohan. He deposited it and he wrote a check to the company that we purchased the book bags for. All of the clear book bags that was here, that was full of school supplies, that was $1,200 and something. That's probably where that transition came from, and Mohan is here tonight to verify that. And I also want to say, while I'm speaking on that the Neighborhood Watch is extremely transparent. There has never been a program where we have raised money, where I have not publicly announced how much we raised, how we raised it, and I also made it a public declaration that all monies were turned in, even our video that we did with Happy, into the front office, and they put that money on the line item for Neighborhood Watch, and it's all turned over with Mohan, and Neighborhood Watch have every receipt for every dime of money that we have collected. Thank you.
Mohan, would you have anything to add to that?
Nothing. Money was collected and put into the neighborhood watch program. And they, whatever he has spent, he had much money in the bank. So instead of cutting a check, I used the village credit card to pay for it.
There's Stewart Sauk. A question on finance. I was here last, but I didn't come one week, and the finance director stated that we're broke. I wonder, how is that possible? How long are we going to be broke? And when is it going to be announced by the board? Because I think that's where it should have came from, instead of coming from offside our board and our mayor. You and I'm looking forward to that to come up again. I'd like to hear more status from the board and the mayor on our revenue status at these meetings, talking about the numbers at length, what we're spending, what we have coming in. I need it more transparent, where maybe we don't understand it as it's being stated, but make it clear to us. Thank you.
I will make that recommendation to the mayor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In this question, I just want one simple question. I was at last night's meeting, and everybody else was everybody just kind of around and all that, but I have a little problem around my block. Because I have two stop signs right by my house, and I've seen cars just going through stop signs, and I've seen kids be off the bus from school, and I ain't seen not a single cop come by.
We do need to make sure that all questions are on the agenda, but what I would suggest is that if you and Trustee Washington wants to get together after the meeting and discuss that, our police chief is not here tonight, but I will pass those concerns on to him as well. Any other questions or comments? Okay. Seeing none, moving on. Number 3, reports of officers. Mayor's report. I was not allowed to report tonight, so moving on. Village clerk, Ms. Williams.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Williams. There's quite a few things I'm thinking today relating to information of what's going on in Sauk Village. We have a lot of active committees right now and a lot going on in and around Sauk Village. Most importantly, tomorrow there's a public meeting at Illinois for the Illinois Route 394 and Illinois Route 1 corridor study. It's being held at Balmoral Racetrack from 4 to 7 p.m. And there's presentations at 4:30 and 6 p.m. This is a public meeting. I think it's the second public meeting we had. There's going to be some big changes to 394 coming up soon. I also put the village calendar out on the back table, and I just want to let you know now that there's a mistake on the 12th. It says here 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. It should say 4:30 and 6 p.m. I will be making that correction online tonight, but if you picked up the village calendar back there tonight, please make that change. The presentations are at 4:30 and 6 p.m. at Balmoral Racetrack at 26435 South Dixie Highway in Crete, Illinois. The village calendar is on the back table and online. It has been updated as far as I know. If any committees or any board members have any changes to the November calendar and the December calendar, I'm like trying to get them both out due to the holidays. If anybody has any changes, could you please let me know as soon as possible? I also wanted to remind people that what's happening in Sauk Village is on the back table. There's a lot of events coming up in November and December, particularly because of the holiday. And one of the most recent events coming up is the 2nd annual Sauk Village Resource Fair that's taking place on Thursday, November 20th. This has turned out to be quite a big event, and I can only ask that people I made extra flyers back there. Part of the problem that we're having lately is people say, well, if I'd have known, I would have come. Or I didn't know that was happening. I've done just about everything I can to get the word out. We have the new Sauk Village Information Facebook page. We have a e-glass system. We have board meetings. They're posted in the hallways. We have a website. But I don't know what's happened to the old days where people just picked up the phone and talked to each other. There's a lot of resources on November 20th, and I would appreciate if everybody would pick up a flyer. There's going to be National Housing Services going to be here, realizing the American dream. Receive information about the home buying process and learn how you may qualify for up to $32,000 in assistance. This is major. ComEd Smart Ideas Energy Efficient Program will be here to offer tips, tools, and rebates to help you save money and energy. The campaign for better health care. What benefits are you eligible for? You can make an appointment for free assistance for open enrollment on Medicaid or the Affordable Care Act. The open enrollment period is from November 15th to February 15th. They're going to start coming to the village maybe on a weekly basis to help enroll people. We have Village Woods coming out from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. regarding assisted living and senior day club. We have Boone Township comes out every Thursday from 11 to 1 to help people with counseling, assistance with utilities, resume writing, food and pet pantry applications. These things are all going on in Sauk Village, and the shame of it is a lot of people just don't know. We have Uber transportation, we have Pace transportation, and from 6 to 8 p.m. on the 20th, we have free flu shots from Walgreens. So I really think that when we have events in the village, it's got to be more about what we're offering to people and less about who's putting it on or what committee's doing it. And we really need to start talking to each other as a community to make sure everybody's aware of what's available to us, because our residents need this information. So there's a lot of flyers back there. Please take a few, pass them around, make a phone call, and encourage other people to participate, because there's a lot of people coming from outside Sauk Village on the 20th, as well as many other times we have events, people come from outside the village, come to us to bring us resources. The least we can do is to be here with them and show them that we want these resources, because that will bring us more resources. So if anybody has any questions about anything that's on the back table, I'll be more than happy. My phone number is on just about everything I do, and I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay. Item number C, village treasurer. Item number D, village attorney.
Thank you, everyone.
Item number E, village engineer, Mr. Designer.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Regarding the MFT project, the 2014-13 project has been fully completed, and Robinson will be recommending payment for that. And planning for the 2015 MFT CDBG project is underway. Regarding the water treatment plant improvements project, well 3, I'm happy to announce, is fully operational and supplying water to the system. And work at wells 1 and 2 will commence soon. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Number 4, reports of trustees and board committees. Item A, Parks and Recs Committee, Trustee Pastor.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. First, I'd like to say that the craft show we had last Saturday was a very good success. We had at least 100 people come out to purchase things. We had several dealers. All the dealers were happy. And I did fill out a letter to each of the craft people to ask them what they thought about right and what went wrong. And I had excellent, good timing, things like that. My only 2 downs were the mat we put in the floor. They said it was too wrinkly and it was cold. 2 things I couldn't really handle. So Santa will be here at 6 for his parade. So we'll be having that starting at 10 o'clock on Saturday, December 6th. We'll be starting to put up the Christmas trees in the community center on November 27th, right after Thanksgiving. So if anybody has some time, they'd like to help put up some trees, get in touch with me and we'll make some time. The plan is that the kindergarten through 2nd grade at Langner will be providing the decorations. The principal has promised me that she'd have that done, so I have to go back and check with her in another week or 2 to make sure that we have those decorations. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Derek for his wonderful show. Thing he put on this morning for our veterans. It was a great time. I was here. It was well done. Thank you very much. And that's my report.
Okay. Item B, we're going to skip because I don't have a report for that. Item C, we're going to skip because Trustee Myers has not made it with us yet. Item D, Intergovernmental Relations Committee, Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I just want to say right quick, I did appreciate the veterans that came out this morning, and we did, as was stated a few minutes ago, we did recognize them, but I see there's some here today, this evening, so if they would possibly stand, all the veterans that are in the room right now, would you please stand up? Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted everyone to see, some of them didn't make it out this morning. I'd just like to say thanks to all those that did, and thanks to all those who participated this morning. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure the people that were there enjoyed it too. So I just want to say I appreciate all of you work that you've done for the veterans, for us, for our city, our state, our continent, everything that you do to sacrifice so we can have a better life. I'd like to say thank you very much. Next, we didn't have a meeting this month for intergovernmental relations. we're not gonna have one in December because of the holidays, so the next intergovernmental meeting will be in January. And that's all that I have. Thank you.
Item E, Neighborhood Watch Committee, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Pro Tem Williams. First of all, I just want to say, I want to thank the committee for coming out to our neighborhood watch, our regular scheduled, meeting that we had last night at the fire station. It was absolutely wonderful. We had a room full of people. We had new block club captains that came and they, signed up to be block club captains in their area. Also, before we have our meetings that start at 7, now at 6:30, we have a pre-meeting where people can actually talk and they can engage in conversation about things that's happening on their block. That turned out to be a great success and an eye-opener as well. And I just want to encourage anyone in the room, if you would like to be a block club captain, but if you know anyone on your block that you think would be a good block club captain, if you would have them get in contact with me here at the Village Hall or any other block club captain that they may know. Our meeting that we'll be having in December will be our last meeting, of course, of the year. It's going to be on Monday, December the 8th, and we're also going to have a Christmas party at that block club meeting for the block club captains and a guest. So if you are a block club captain and you're here tonight and you did not make the neighborhood watch meeting last night, we will be having our Christmas party on our next meeting, which will be December the 8th at the fire station. There will be a potluck. And that concludes my report at this time. Thank you.
Item F, Public Relations and Community Outreach Partnership Committee. For Public Relations Committee, we will be meeting as the committee to discuss Student Government Day and the upcoming changes in the schedule. As I reported 2 weeks ago, the testing for District 168 has changed, which means the schedule that we normally have for Student Government Day has to change with that. So Student Government Day is usually held the final Tuesday in the month of March. We're not able to do that this upcoming year, so we will be looking at our schedules and deciding when the Student Government Day celebration is going to be happening and when the board meeting is going to happen. So we'll make sure to keep everybody up to date on that. For community outreach partnerships, there will be no meeting for the month of November at this time due to scheduling conflicts. So if that changes, I will be sure to let the committee know.
True that.
And item number 5, reports of departments, committees, and commissions. Fire Department 911 Commission, Chief Solomon.
Thank you, Mayor and Board. Over the past 2 weeks, Fire Department responded to 19 calls. 2 brush fires, believe it or not, 6 vehicle accidents, 2 fire alarms, 4 medical assists, 2 possible structure fires, and 2 vehicle fires. And with that, folks, we started walking into the building tonight, you can feel the temperature changing. So I think it's here. So be prepared for it. And if you get a chance, don't forget that you have those batteries in your smoke detectors and CO alarms changed.
Thank you. Chief Lewis is not here today. Item C, Public Works Department.
Thank you, Madam Mayor Pro Tem. A few items. Street sweeping, the last sweep of the year will follow behind the leaf program. So if you're wondering when we'll come back out, we're out sweeping right now. After that, they'll follow in once we're done with the whole town, so it probably won't happen until December, first week in December. Trees, we're addressing residential complaints due to the windstorm at this point, and sometime in December, the first week or second week of December, we will also start to cut down the ash trees. And at the request of any resident at the location where the ash trees are coming down, they can request the logs from the trees. They can be used for firewood in no way if you want. If you wish to have the logs, we will leave them. If you don't, we will take them away at least after a week's time of leaving them out. Street lights ongoing. Currently, we have a wire fault we're working on 219 Place of Jeffrey. We've had a little scheduling change, so we're a little behind on that. But all we have is a breaker replace, and that fault should be taken care of. Pothole patching, we're working on complaint areas, and it will be ongoing through the next month and a half, hopefully for patching up the roads for winter time. Customer service, we have a customer service rep that goes around every day. You get scheduled appointments. Any residents who have any water complaints in their household for any reason at all, you can schedule at the Village Hall to have this individual come out to your house and check out the house, give you any helpful information you can, and answer any questions you may have about the wall. Fire hydrants. Recently recently we've been discussing about replacements. We have one replaced hydrant at this time and one that's pending. The one that was replaced is 22609 Brookwood, and the one that is has an open hole at this point, and we had a little scheduling problem, so 22521, 225th place, that one currently is in the works right now. Recently also, this time of year, with the leaf program and the leaves dropping in the roadway, and us asking the residents to put them out there, we do have some issues with flooding streets during rain events, so we will see Public Works out cleaning off the manholes, and they may leave the leaves up in the parkway at this time because we will be around for the leaf program to pick them up. Normally, during any other pickup, they will take the debris off the manholes and take it with them. Facility work, recently we've had a bunch of lights out in this building. We've had a little bit of HVAC work at the police department. And as you can see out in the parking lot, we did seal coat and restripe the parking lot. The final step out in the parking lot here would be the handicap locations, but there are signs posted, so please obey them. Thank you. The LEAF program did start on the 10th. We are starting in the sections garbage day first, so Monday through Friday. All leaves must be out by the 23rd, which is the Sunday, and once we come by after that, we will be done and we will not come back. And if they're left in the roadway, unfortunately, we'll have to turn that over to code enforcement. Winter preparedness, I said in the past, we're trying to get our trucks ready with the age of our vehicles at this time. We do have some more repairs that need to be done, some weld repairs, some plow repairs, but they're ongoing at this point, and so far so good. And from October 31st, Halloween, the worst day of the year, I think, so far as this year for us. We had basically a blizzard, we had cold weather conditions, and we had a pretty good sized water main break, which led for the rest of the week, a week straight, to a total of 6 water main breaks and 2 other water repairs, not directly related to the water mains, but all of a sudden at one time, of course. But all have been taken care of. Any boilers that were posted were lifted, and all residents that were affected were notified. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Administrative Services Director, Ms. Dzinski.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Just a few items. I'd like to give you an update. Sturk's parking lot lights have been repaired. I went through the parking lot myself tonight before the meeting. He hired somebody to do that. He's eventually going to put them lights on a dusk and dawn time or so they don't, get messed up again. Trustee Washington, you talked about Ella's laundromat and a broken front door. The management stated that it is in all the tenants' leases that they're responsible for any repairs to the buildings. He was going to send his door guy out there to see if it could be fixed. I haven't heard back from him yet, but it is their responsibility. The advanced auto sign is electric problem, so the pole sign is out currently, or the ground sign. And we sent letters to all the businesses that had cars in the parking lots that were for sale. And we had a good percentage of them removed. And the ones that are still there, we're going to start taking in. And that concludes my report.
Okay. Finance Director, Mr. Rao.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I have no report.
Sauk Village Homeland Security Agency, Director Art Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. In the last 2 weeks, I've responded to 20 calls, 1 structure fire, 7 vehicle accidents, 2 fire alarms, 1 traffic light pain in the roadway, 2 brush fires, 4 school patrols, 1 assist other agency, 1 patrol burn, 1 possible structure fire. And just a reminder, it's just IEMA, Northwest National Weather Service, American Red Cross developed a winter weather preparedness guide that covers winter weather terms and tips for staying safe at home, in your car, and at school. The guide is available on the Ready Illinois website at www.ready.illinois.gov or by calling 217-785-9925. And we'll also pass this information on to the village clerk so she can put it on the e-blast. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Human Relations Commission, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I just want to say the Human Relations Commission meets the first Monday of every month. Our next Monday will be Monday, hall, we are asking for visitors to come and to give us any information on diversity in the community. If you have any ideas or any program that you would like to see for the Human Relations Commission to be a part of in conjunction with, the Vice President of our commission is here tonight, Commissioner Frank Williams. Would you raise your hand, just in case they don't know who you are? You can see him at the end of the meeting, and he'll let you know what the Human Relations Commission has in store next. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Housing Commission, Commissioner Gary Holcomb.
I have no report.
Senior Committee Chairperson Rose Langston.
Thank you. I'll be real brief. I just want to let you know that Leisure Timer meets tomorrow, 4 p.m. They have their Sloppy Joe dinner. I thought the calendar needs to remove 11/26. They do not meet on the last Thursday in November. And also, this coming Friday is our Open Senior Activity Day, and I believe they've got flyers going out inviting all seniors to attend. And then also our Silver Sneaker, that's on Tuesday. That's going real well. It's at 10 o'clock in the Senior Center. I do want to thank Public Works for some of the help that they have given us. And we're waiting when they're able to fix some of the chairs. And just a reminder that December 7th is the last day for open enrollment if you need to change or apply for Medicare. And our next senior committee meeting is Thursday, November 13th at 5 p.m. That'd be our last meeting for the year. Thank you. This ends my report.
Item number 6, new business, a motion to approve accounts payable and disbursements for October 28, 2014 through November 11, 2014. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion and second. Is there any comments or questions? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers. Costa.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes. Okay, motion approved. Item number 7, miscellaneous comments and questions from the board. Trustees. Trustee Morton?
Thank you. Just want to report on something today. I went to the South Suburban Mayors and Managers Transportation Council meeting. I have a couple updates. Updating some road projects that will be coming to our surrounding area. The Illinois 394 and Sauk Trail, target date to start with that is going to be 2015. Sauk Trail east going, Sauk Trail east of Florence Avenue to US 30, we'll be doing a resurfacing project. Target is 2017. Sauk Trail at Burnham Avenue, we'll be putting in a left turn lane. Target date is 2017. And the big one from Burnham Avenue to the Indiana state line, the target date for that is 2017 as well. Metra will be doing a 2015 budget increase in their fares, and it's going to go up 10.8% is what the increase is going to be. That's all I have to say.
Trustee Potter?
Just one quick thing. We will have basketball signups on the 21st of November at the community center from 5 to 7 p.m. I'll be sitting there taking any young men who want to, or any young people who want to sign up for the basketball program. It will be $50. There will be no candy sales. That will include the uniform, and it will be from ages 7 to 14. That's all I have to say.
Trustee Washington?
Thank you, Pro Tem Williams. Just want to reiterate that we have been pushing our no bullying campaign this year. We have also been pushing our no texting while driving campaign. We have several pledges that have been signed by young people as well as the no texting while driving. In that pledge, we informed the residents that if they signed the pledges for no bullying or for no texting, we were going to post their names out in the vestibule along with giving them a certificate. We're going to be winding that up for this year in about 2 more weeks. So So if you have not yet signed the pledge for no texting while driving, or you know some young people, and possibly some adults that want to sign the no bullying pledge, you can sign that pledge and get it to me, because we're going to be posting those names by the end of the year. That is our desire as the extension from the Neighborhood Watch. Also, those people that are deputy registrars, as you know, your commission is going to be expiring on November the 30th. If you want to register people to vote, we're going to be hosting a deputy register class at the community center on December the 6th, on a Thursday. On Thursday, December the 6th, so you don't have to pay for it.
December 11th.
Thank you, Clerk.
You're welcome.
On Thursday, December the 11th, if you are a deputy register, your license will expire on November the 30th. We're going to have a class at the community center. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You can come with 2 pieces of ID, 1 picture ID, and either a piece of mail from your house. You can take the class, you can take the oath, you can leave out that day and go and begin to register people to vote anywhere in the state of Illinois through David Orr's office. If you have any questions about being a deputy registrar, you can see me after the service. You can see me after this meeting tonight. If you've never been a deputy registrar and you would like to be one, you can see me. I have to have your name to turn me into Cook County David Orr's office, because they will have a package for you on that day, and you can be a deputy registrar, and that is a very nice thing to be. And in conclusion, I just want to reiterate that we are having our Christmas party. If you're not a Block Club captain, but if you have helped the Neighborhood Watch, either with the signs or with the book bags, or you have to pass out literature any kind of way, we'd like to invite you to come to our Christmas party at the fire station during our regular meeting on December the 8th at 6:30, and it is a potluck. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Did you give a time for the thing December 11th?
December the 11th for
The deputy
the
registrar.
deputy
What time was
registrar
that?
at 6:30.
Okay.
The doors will open at 6:30, and there will also be people from other communities that's going to come over here because they want to be a deputy registrar.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Burgess?
Thank you, Dear Pro Tem. I just wanted to announce and just reiterate, next Wednesday, that's a week from tomorrow, we will have our town hall meeting here. It'll be here this time from 7 to 8:30. There'll be some communication sent out, and Madam Clerk, I will be emailing you an e-blast. I'll put it in the email. It's already on there? So this, okay. And also, I'm remiss, I forgot to, I know I did say, ask all the veterans to stand, but I wanted everyone to kind of, after the meeting tonight, kind of get, talk to your veterans that did stand. And also, there is one person here that, I don't know about anyone else, but I never met a general or anyone, as far as I think I've met someone was a major. I did not know this particular person was a lieutenant colonel. I know that he was served a lot, and he served in different tours of duty, but he's in the back room there. When he stood up, he's going to get me for this too. I didn't see that he was there, but he's right there in the back of the room. It's Cecil Tate. He's a lieutenant colonel, somebody that you... After the meeting, you can kind of get to know him and ask him. I'm sure he's got a lot of things to say. He's been in these service, I understand. He said earlier today, 30-something years. That's a long time to serve. That's a very long time to serve. And he still has his wits about him. So that's all I have to say. And thank you, Mayor Pro Tem.
Okay, so item number 8, ask for motion to adjourn.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.